welcome to Rapid Reviews Radio Podcast, episode 267. I did it from my own memory brain. I'm awesome. Actually, no, I'm kind of Wilde. I'm also awesome, but I'm your co-host for today. And I'm joined by my ever-present co-host, Beckett.
Hello, I'm not so awesome.
Yes.
I'm just the man who makes things run.
Well, there you go. So this is a show that we do, and this is the part of the show where I drink a whole lot, and then I drink more. But actually, no, this is the part of the show where I ask guests what they've done. But guess what? We don't have guests today. We don't have guests. It's been a while.
That reference never dies.
It's never gonna die. Like for the rest of my life, I'm just gonna go. It's been a while every time.
I mean, I basically do the same thing too.
I still love that song.
I hate that song.
Yeah, but that's during my whole emo time.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I loved music back then. Anyway, I remember.
Oh, we did enough. Look, I did enough of that last week, alright?
Yeah, it's true. But this is the point where I have banter with Pete, and you stick around for the banter. Pete, how has your week been? What you been playing?
The week's been relatively okay, except for one thing. Just wanted to start the show out with this one because bit of really sad news in the world of podcasting, especially UK podcasting, because I'm not going to say friends of the show, but but people that I've met at conventions, at podcasts that I actively support and have contributed to by being a watcher, commenter, sharer. We've mentioned them a couple of times on here. Big Red Barrel, UK-based review site as well, so please go and check them out. They had the unfortunate news come out on Thursday that one of their co-hosts, Tim Hibbs, unfortunately passed away. So we don't know what actually happened. The news hasn't been revealed how he passed, but he'd been unwell for a little bit of this year and looks like he didn't pull through, unfortunately. So real sad news to hear that on their Discord on Thursday night. Big shout out to Dan Coleman over on the podcast, and obviously his family. So just wanted to give them a quick shout and say, big loss for UK podcasting, because he was genuinely such a nice guy. Met him at the convention scene. Was nice enough to have a nice conversation with me, even though I was a complete stranger. So yeah, he was a very nice guy, and he will be sadly missed. So
yes,
thinking of the BRB crew at this tough time. So, but other than that, yeah, it's been a week of not much game playing, if I'm honest. But adult life, it's great.
I was gonna say that wonderful word that people hate, adulting, but it's the truth.
Yeah. So today I was like, I need to play some games because I need to play some games because I can't exactly turn around and go, I'm not playing anything this week.
Yeah. I'm on a video game podcast and I don't play games.
So I booted up both the Steam Deck and the Switch 2 for different games, different reasons. Yeah. The first one I'll cover is a game that I've played a lot. It's not Expedition 33 before you asked.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
No, it's a game that I wish I would have played more before that Game of the Year show in 2024.
Right.
But didn't play it at that time because it definitely would have been nominated. Balatro.
Oh yes.
Goddamn, Balatro's so good. I had a couple of really good runs on the yellow deck this morning. Was just playing it for a little bit. Started to get through, and then I got the worst cards on one of them, and just ended up going out after 3 different runs. Right. Such a pain, but it was another one of those situations. I was like, come on, I want to do another run, and then it was a terrible run. I was like, then another terrible run after that. I was like, oh God's sake! Right, let's stop. Let's leave it. I'm done.
Hello, Danka.
Hello, Danka.
Yes, Balatro.
Balatro's sick. Game that I absolutely wish I would have played before that Game of the Year, because I would have absolutely nominated it. Probably would have rooted for it to win, because it is one hell of a game. So addictive. But the only other game that I've played this week, and it was a game that I picked up a fair few weeks ago. I had played it, but not really that much of it. But it's a game that I now have played a lot more of this week because nostalgia. Yay!
Oh, yay!
Nostalgia is a great thing.
Yes.
This was recently shown off on a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. The Bomberman collection.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
So
cool.
I decided I was going to invoke every single childhood memory that I ever had by playing the entirety of the campaign of Super Bomberman.
That's awesome.
Because holy crap, that game still holds up. It's amazing.
Aww.
I love that game so much. And the fact is that I knew like every single thing about it because I played it so much.
Yeah.
It was like one of those games that I played with like a lot with my brother as a kid.
Yeah.
So annoyingly, I was kind of hoping that we could sit down and play it via share play, but we haven't had the chance yet. So next week I might get him to take his Switch like over to my parents' house so we can play it.
That's that'd be very cool.
But I completed the entirety of Super Bomberman. Like that final fight is such a pain in the arse though. You have to make sure that you have the punch like ability available so you can obviously take down the boss. And there are some real tough enemies that come through at certain points, but my god, I didn't use a continue, which is quite astounding.
That's very good.
I was quite surprised by that, and ended up with seven lives still left over as well. I was like, what the hell?
Very
Never
good.
done that before. I've always had to use a continue at least once.
Yeah. Oh man, wonder if I've gotten better.
I was quite happy with that. I did then go on to try and start playing Super Bomberman 2. It's not a game that I was overly familiar with. And that game is really weird.
Yeah.
Do you remember how they changed it from being like arena, like the square-based arenas in Super Bomberman to actually like full-on like adventure levels?
Yes, I always thought that was very weird.
It confused the hell out of me, but it is super fun. But it is just very, very strange. So I'm going to play a little bit more of it because obviously the Bomberman collection like has the ability for save stating and all of that.
Yes.
So I've saved the state on it so I can go back and play it. I plan on going through all of the Super Bomberman games on there because obviously most of them were not released outside of Japan. Yeah. So it'll be quite interesting to go back and see like 4 and 5. But I never played beyond Super Bomberman back in the day.
I am fairly certain I rented Super Bomberman 2. That's the alcohol, folks.
Yeah.
But I did not have it like full time. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like I never played Super Bomberman 2, but I end up like playing other like different Bomberman games like Mega Bomberman on the Mega Drive or you know, it's a Sega Saturn version where it was like 10 players.
There is.
Which is ridiculous, by the way. So yes, that invoked some really good childhood memories of playing through that game. So I'll check back with more on Super Bomberman 2 once I've played it, and also whether or not Game Share works really well because I haven't actually tried that feature out yet.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, that's my week. So Kylie, let's talk about your games that you played and how you've been doing.
Why do I need to? I don't need to look them up. Pete, you realize that I'm playing the same thing every single week.
Yeah, you can still do it, but you know, you can still look it up in case you have to, because I'm pretty sure you might have forgotten.
I can't even spell my name right now.
What was it? Kyle? That was an easy one to go fishing for. Thank you very much.
You know what I don't understand? Is when people message me, and it says my name. It says my name wherever they're messaging me. It's spelled right there in the who you're messaging.
I always see it, and it's really funny. I think people do it on purpose now because they know it winds you up.
Sometimes I wonder. I also know that autocorrect does it as well.
Yeah.
But what was I going to say? Oh yes, of course I played Bendy and the Machine.
Bendy and the Ink Machine, yeah.
Yes, I forgot the ink. Again, it's got its foibles, it's got its issues. are those issues enough to override the game itself? No, I still enjoy the game very, very much and am enjoying it. Hello, Mike Dendaro, best friend of the show.
Best friend of the show.
So, Bendy and the Ink Machine still holds up, still playing it. Gonna play the DLC. It's gonna be great. And then Wednesday I play Life is Strange. I keep forgetting the mechanic of the game. That's what's
the
crazy
rewind
to me.
function.
Yes. I get caught up in the story.
That was so stupid when I was watching your stream and you were like, where do I go and hide? And then you hid and it was like, well, you didn't hide the first time, and it was
I
like
didn't.
And you're like, right, I'm getting told off. Okay, now I'm gonna rewind it because I'm gonna choose something different. And then you step out of the closet to get the same result, and it was like,
I got the same result.
You are so stupid.
I know. And Nana's like, Kylie, you can rewind, and I was like, oh yeah. That's the whole point of this game.
If you're not happy with the choice, go backwards.
Yeah, go back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just keep forgetting the game mechanic. That's the whole purpose of this game, and I still forget it.
I don't know. I think the funniest moment was actually at the beginning of the stream, where you were like, why does this feel all wrong? What is up with this? And you'd loaded up Before the Storm instead of Life is Strange.
Yeah, I was like, what? This isn't right.
Why is it giving me the EULA notice?
Yeah, what? Yeah.
And it clearly says on the top of the screen, Life is Strange Before the Storm.
It had it in very big bold letters. Mike says it's over, Anakin. I have the high guard.
Oh, Mike might be on notice about something I mentioned in the WhatsApp group.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we've got to go through that story. That's fun.
Yeah, that'll be very fun. This week is Wilde. People strap in, and usually what I say. The rest of it, but
it's about to get
Friday.
bumpy.
It's gonna get bumpy. Yeah, so Friday I play Abiotic Factor because I freaking love that game. I still love that game. I adore that game, and also Vampire Survivors because I love that game. So,
cool.
Wow, I am just in a routine. But the honest reason is the reason why I haven't started anything new on Fridays because I don't want that to put people off. It's because Requiem comes out in 2 weeks.
No, next week, next Friday.
Next week?
Oh, this coming Friday.
Oh, time just
27th.
keeps on slipping into the future.
Keeps on slipping.
I love that song.
Gonna fly like an eagle.
Like an eagle. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so I'll be playing that next week. That's what I was saying.
So will I. Don't you worry about that. So we'll have plenty to discuss.
We will report back.
Non-spoiler, of course.
Yes, always spoiler.
Oh, shall we do some? No. I want to do something interesting with this because how do you want to start this? Are you going to start with Grace's story or Leon's story?
Oh. Yeah,
okay. you're getting the point of where I'm going with this one.
You start with Leon, I start with Grace. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds good to me. I'm quite happy with the action style.
Yeah.
Oh, smoke detection. Cool.
Yes, Nana got my I guess catchphrase.
Very good.
What a catchphrase that is.
It is a catchphrase, clearly.
I mean, I've said it for like 5 years now.
Yeah, so, if you start with Grace and I'll start Leon and we can talk about the different paths.
That sounds good. The paths we take, and that's what we'll call the episode.
I was quite, honestly, I was quite happy with doing either one, to be honest, because they're different gameplay styles. But...
Yeah, well, it's just like the other one with Leon and What's-Her-Face. They're like entirely different games. It's almost, like, I know they're the same game and blah, blah, blah.
What, you mean like Resident Evil 6?
Yeah, but it feels like two different games.
Well, it was, because that was more survival horror, wasn't it, in like a overly action game.
It did not feel like Resident Evil. Anyway, that's not today's episode. Today's episode is jam-packed.
With news.
Jam-packed with news. Maybe that's what we should call this. It's not a witty title, but it's a practical, this is what's happening, because holy crap. Video games, what is going on with you?
I know. Jesus.
Yeah. So I'm going to throw this over to Pete. I'm going to get one more drink. Only one more, because he's catching.
One-handed, too.
You should come check all that out. Everything that just happened live for yourself at twitch.tv/rapper review. Yeah,
Rapper reviews, yeah. And you should definitely check out the pre-show, because actually we spoke about State of Play on that one, because I couldn't cover it in the news because so much else has happened this week. So anyway.
Much. And I like Nana's little segue. We'll use Nana's line because I think it's good. I think we can say the crash has begun.
Well, we'll get to that, shall we? Because we've got some.
It's Pete's turn now.
I'm running the gambit on the emotional turmoil this week.
Oh gosh, I know. Well,
this is going to go.
It's all been bad for me.
Oh no, this is going to go from some pretty low lows to some pretty crazy stuff to some more crazy stuff, and then maybe some anger.
As I say, I think I'm more angry than anything.
Oh no, you'll probably go from sad to angry.
Okay, that sounds right.
Oh no, because we're going to start out. Unfortunately, we're going to start out on a somber note, because we had not one but two very notable deaths in the video game industry this week.
Yes.
Hideki Sato, the designer of all of Sega's consoles, has passed away. So, the designer behind virtually every Sega console and the company's former president has passed away at age 77. Japanese games outlet Beep21 reports that Sato passed away last weekend. Sato and his R&D team were responsible for the creation of Sega's arcade and home console hardware, including the Master System, Genesis, Mega Drive, let's call it Mega Drive, because Genesis sucks.
I call it Genesis.
Genesis sucks. Saturn and Dreamcast.
Yes.
So the statement that came out from, so this is an update, so Sega posted a statement on it. We are deeply saddened to learn that the passing of Hideki Sato, who served as president of Sega from 2001 to 2003. Sega would like to offer its condolences to his family and friends. Starting his career with the development of arcade machines, Mr. Sato was instrumental in the development of iconic home consoles, including SG-1000, SC-3000, Mega Drive, Saturn, and Dreamcast. His leadership helped lay the foundations of Sega, and his contributions had a significant and lasting impact on the entire gaming industry. We will always remember his contributions to our company, and all of us at Sega extend our deepest condolences as we honour his memory.
Aww.
So he originally joined in 1971 and was acting president between 2001-2003, and he left in 2008. So he was a legend, let's say. I mean, the fact that he developed pretty much the entire Sega run of consoles is quite something. So huge. Like, this man was huge in video games. Like, his consoles led the way basically for Sega and Nintendo to have that massive feud during the 90s, and it was that was peak gaming feud. Like, back when console wars actually meant something.
Back when Nintendo don't.
Oh yes, the old Sega does what Nintendo don't.
I loved that, and I became a Sega girl. I did.
I mean, I had a Mega Drive. Like, my brother had the SNES. I think I preferred playing my Mega Drive at times.
I did, but I also had access to SNES because my nephew had it, and my nephew was.
So did I as well, which was great. So I played both, but. I think me and my brother were more tending to go and play Streets of Rage 2 than we were anything else.
Yeah.
Because holy crap, what a game. I still remember getting the Mega CD as well. Jesus.
What a time to be alive.
I know, I can't believe I never kept hold of it. I still remember. I'm doing this just to annoy Gordy, by the way. Sonic CD sucks. It still sucks. It's a terrible game. But anyway, I'm not going to speak any more ill of that, because anyway, huge loss. Pour one out, or take a moment to of condolence. So, but that wasn't the only one, like I said, because another legend, and this man really was a legend as well. Shintaro Ida. Passed away at age 52, so you might be thinking, who is Satoru Ida? The veteran game developer best known for works on Castlevania and the Bloodstained series. Age 52, died of pancreatic cancer. He was diagnosed in September of 2024 and passed away on February 10th. So it's been a couple of weeks now, but it's only just recently came to light.
That was very quick then.
Yeah. So statement from his family was posted on the official Twitter account. Shintaro, known as the Curry Sage, fantastic, who had been battling illness for some time, passed away on February 10th due to pancreatic cancer. We deeply appreciate the kindness shown to him during his lifetime and respectfully announce his passing. Shintaro's adventure in this world has ended, but his work lives on. We sincerely hope you will continue to enjoy the games he created. In his final personal message posted on the Twitter account 11 days before his passing, he wrote, "It seems that the limit is near. I can feel myself growing weaker day by day. Please love Bloodstained 2, which will release in the future, and the games that I made."
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so let's go through his life, because this is quite the storied career. So he worked from Konami, worked at Konami between 96 and 2015, mainly as a programmer at first.
Nice.
In the early 2000s, he moved to the Castlevania series, working as enemy programmer and system and player programmer on the Game Boy Advance title Aria of Sorrow, which is widely regarded as one of the best games in the series. He went on to work as a programmer on numerous other Castlevania games, as well as Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes and The Phantom Pain, where he was the lead game programmer and lead enemy programmer. When Castlevania series producer Koji Igarashi left Konami in 2014 to co-found new studio Artplay, Ada joined him to work on Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which he served as designer and director. The game was released in 2019 to favourable reviews, and a prequel, The Scarlet Engagement, was previously announced for a 2026 release window.
Yeah.
So there were several outpourings of emotion, obviously, on social media, and lots of notable sentiment, but we won't go through all of that because that's too much for me to handle right now.
Yep.
So, yeah, another one where it's like, it's getting tough because we're losing all these absolute industry legends, and it just shows how old we're getting, unfortunately.
Exactly, Pete. That's exactly what my thought was.
I know, and I don't want to think about it, but unfortunately we kind of have to think about it.
Mortality is a thing.
I know. However, these people will remain immortal because of the work that they did on the video game industry.
That's true. They'll be legends.
So
they are legends.
They will remain legends.
Yes.
They may not be with us any longer, but they will remain legends of the industry.
Yes.
So let's take a moment of somberness to remember their lives. Anyway, let's move on. Because I can't take the sadness anymore.
No, I can't either. Let's get angry. I want to be angry.
Oh, let's go through the absolute craziness. The absolute craziness that is Highguard.
Yes. Yes, Geoff. Yes.
Yes, Geoff. Let's get into Highguard, shall we, Geoff?
I blame you, Geoff.
Yeah, Geoff. My name is Geoff. Anyway, so this is terrible. So, Highguard.
Yes.
The game that was the last announcement on the Game Awards 2025. The game that Geoff was very adamant that people were gonna love. Has been
all his fault.
Has been going through quite an interesting journey, let's say.
Yep.
I have to preface this by saying, if you remember the Game Awards that when I spoke about it, I think when we spoke about it, I don't remember if you were on. No, it was the Christmas special where we spoke about it and you weren't there.
Yeah. I
thought the game looked uninspiring, but I thought it might actually be interesting.
Yeah, it looked generic, but, a game, like it met all the requirements to be a game.
Look, it looked like a game.
Yes.
I did also state that I might be interested in trying it out when it came out.
Right.
I'm glad I didn't.
Yes.
Because, well, let's just go through the entire timeline of this, shall we? And then we can get to what's happened this past week. So the game was announced at the Game Awards in December, where Geoff had said that he had played an early version of it and absolutely loved it.
Liar!
Not only had he, played it but loved it.
Liar! He lied.
Yeah.
Betrayed me.
So it was the first reveal of the actual cinematics and the gameplay and the release date all at once, which I don't remember when it even... Oh, it came out last month, didn't it? So it came out at the end of January.
Yes, it only came out like 4 weeks ago.
I know, it's madness. Anyway, so it came out. Geoff... Goddamn Geoff. Then decided to go on Twitter to go, I'm playing along with several other influencers.
Liars! Call them liars.
Influencers? No, because... No. Because... I might get to that, but I want to avoid a lawsuit. Insiders or industry press. So
Lie-siders.
Anyway, they got early access to the game. Obviously, as you do. They played it. Geoff decided to run his big old mouth on Twitter.
This cute little
saying,
Geoff.
oh look, I'm going to post a picture of this High God display. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to go and play it, And then someone turned around and went, why the hell did this get the last seat, basically, at the Game Awards? Why did it get the last trailer? Yeah. He then decided to post online. In 48 hours, you'll owe me an apology. Once it comes out. Basically talking about how in 48 hours when it was launching, you're going to owe me an apology because you're going to love this game. Well, let's just say that when the game came out, it launched to about 100,000 people concurrently on Steam, and I think it was on other consoles as well.
It was, but
the most prevalent way that we could check the numbers was obviously the concurrent players on Steam, which was about 100,000 players.
Yep.
There were several streams happening at the time as well, where quite a lot of the teammates, which for a 3v3 PvPvE, I think it is, isn't it? Yes. Most of them were dipping out as soon as it was, before a game was even finished.
Yeah.
I remember one that I was watching on TikTok, quite funny, where somebody was playing it and then someone comes on voice comms and just goes, bro, I can't finish this game. It's just too boring. Literally just was dipped out. It was like, nah, I'm out.
Yep.
So yeah, the player base then decided to dwindle down a lot. The fact that in the game, during the tutorial, it decided to tell you, it was like, oh, you can get these blue kinds of chests to make it better. And then you go to try and open the chest and it goes, you opened the wrong chest. Go and open a blue chest.
Yeah.
So it didn't really help itself at all.
No, it did not.
I'm getting to the crux of the issue. I just want to set this up because we have not talked anything about High God in any way, shape or form until this point.
Which is funny because we have mentioned it, we just haven't talked about it. A lot of stuff been going on.
Let's have a look and see what the current player base is for High God.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you have current numbers?
Right, High God. Last update 3 days ago? It doesn't... Where is it? Charts. Oof. Right, so as of today, literally UTC 7 o'clock, we are currently recording this at nearly 8 p.m.
Yes.
952 players.
Oof.
Considering that it started...
Big oof.
Let's go back to all time. 97,000 players on the first day of launch on the 26th of January. By the 27th of January, that was 3 down 2/3. And then a day later, it was down to 19,000. And then it's been hovering around, had a little increase on the 31st of January, but then, went down into the thousands, and then, and then what day was it where it dropped into triple figures? Where we currently sit is 1,200. Oh my god! Right now 945, wow. But 24-hour peak 1,247.
Oh my!
And this is in 27 days. So you can imagine the internet has been going a bit ballistic by calling it Concord 2.0.
Yeah, that was my first thought because of what happened. But yes.
And yes, probably rightly so if I'm honest.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring this up just before I go into the actual article that we're going to cover. Geoff. Yeah, Geoff. Claimed this was a fully independent studio and an indie game by industry veterans, but solely funded as an indie title.
Yep.
So let's go into this article from GameFile. I wouldn't normally use them, but Stephen Totilo has done some good work in the past.
I was gonna say yeah.
It's not a site that I knew about before this point, but this was doing the rounds. I'm not even going to read the headline because I'm just going to dive straight into it. Chinese gaming giant Tencent was the undisclosed lead financial backer of Wilde Entertainment, the studio behind 2026 most tumultuous game launch. Sources familiar with the matter tell GameFile.
Yep.
Anyway, neither the company has previously disclosed the financial relationship, and reps for both did not provide a comment by press time. Right, so I have to do a goddamn free trial of this if I want to carry on reading the article.
Oh,
fantastic!
I hate that. Yeah.
Oh, for God's hang on, let me see if I can find it.
I ran into that so much this weekend for some reason. It's like, really, guys?
Yeah, bloody annoying.
So glad I got out of journalism.
Oh god, I hate this crap. It's so annoying. Just let me find the goddamn thing without actually having to pay for it. Anyway, but yeah, so Wildlight's funding has been one of several mysteries swirling around the studio, and its debut game, a free-to-play first-person shooter, is Highguard. So basically, what they were saying, and I can just summarise the article because obviously I've done far too much research into this.
Yes.
Basically, a shell company, and I don't remember what the name of the shell company was, or a subsidiary of Tencent, invested into Wildlight Studios. They didn't disclose that they were actually part of Tencent, but obviously Stephen Totilo and people at GameFile have done a little bit of digging, which doesn't take very long to then figure that out. To then find that obviously massive Chinese conglomerate, not going to say we have any problems as such, because people, there are various other studios within the industry that are funded fully by Tencent. Riot Games, there are I can't remember somebody. I'll get into that in a minute.
I can't either.
I'll Google it in a second and tell you some of the ones, but they're never it's not a bad thing, let's say. But actually, if they actually disclose the fact that they're a financial backer of it. But this one, Geoff did not disclose, or wasn't actively aware of it, that Tencent were a mega backer of this one. But it's also then brought into light a few questionable things that Geoff might have been doing on the Game Awards the last couple of years. Some of which I brought up, by the way, and you were like, Geoff.
The cute little tweet would never do those things.
Including that weird segment about the guy who helps to get people out of work positions into jobs, who turned out that he was actually, working for Tencent.
Yeah.
Several people on the board of the Game Awards are from Tencent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big old lion shill, Geoff Keighley, has struck again.
You can call him that now. I didn't know he was shilling for 10 cents.
You had no faith in me. You kept turning round and going, "Oh,
Look.
he's just a little twig. He wouldn't do
I'm
big
a sucker
thing."
for a pretty face.
I know you are, but look what the Dorito Pope did to you again. Never forget the Dorito shilling Pope.
Me. He betrayed me. I was rooting for him and he betrayed me.
Unbelievable.
You should just call this episode "Pete Was Right" again.
No, I am not going to do it. I am not doing that. Right. Let's have a look at this. So every game company that have been invested by Tencent. I know Riot was one of them, obviously. Riot Games, 100%. Epic Games, 40%. Larian Studios, 30%.
Yeah.
From Software, 16%. Krafton, 13.9%. Ubisoft,
Okay,
a lot more than that now, but it was 11% in 2024, but that's now
Okay, I was
more
gonna
so
say, yeah.
Activision Blizzard, 5%. Grinding Gear Games, 80%. They're basically fully owned by Tencent at this point, but they're allowed to remain basically independent. Remedy, 14%. Inflection Games, 100%. Supercell, 84.3%. Digital Extremes, 100%.
Oof.
Yeah, Paradox Interactive, 10%. Funcom.
Right.
Oh, that's an interesting one. Discord
is cooked anyway, but
Oh, we'll get to that later.
Yeah,
We won't. We'll talk about that another time.
yeah. Go back
Yeah.
to TeamSpeak.
I think we might have to. Anyway,
old TeamSpeak.
but yeah.
Anyway.
So the crux of this is obviously that Tencent are backing them. It wasn't disclosed.
Yep.
Geoff may have taken a bag or been told.
Geoff.
Or been told by them.
He would know.
That
He would have known.
he needs to shill for this. And was that apology due? Absolutely not. Did he get trolled to high hell on social media? Absolutely yes. Did he deserve it? Oh, absolutely did he.
Yes, he did.
Geoff Keighley strikes again. Now, nobody is going to believe his crap because even certain people within the industry have started to turn on him. I remember seeing the Skill Up video about his This Week in Video Games where even he turned around and basically mentioned this story.
Man.
And he is quite known for being shill up.
Between Xbox, Microsoft, and Geoff, my life is just turning upside down.
Yeah, I could have made a Fresh Prince joke there, but I wasn't going to.
I know. I was leaving it open.
I know you were, but still.
That's what she said.
Yep, so this was quite the interesting one. This would be a segue. I'm not covering the Xbox news just yet. We'll get to that in a minute.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because Nana's speaking of Xbox.
I see that, yeah.
I know, but this, what the hell? This one blew up a couple of days ago, and it was something else, and I was like, I finally feel vindicated about the Dorito Pope.
Oh
The Mountain Dew Dorito Pope idiot. I don't usually do this sort of thing, and I kind of do, but I don't make it as actively known as most other people. I don't think I'm watching the Game Awards this year. I'm probably am going to refuse to do so. I'm probably not even going to touch Summer Games Fest either. I will not. I can't do it anymore. The shows are terrible
What's happening
anyway.
to our industry?
It's been no.
Here's the thing. So Pete and I have been doing this for 5 years, going on 6.
No, it's 6 years now. It
Has it already been 6?
It was started in 2019. We're going on 7.
Wow! Holy crap!
It'll be 7 years in October.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. But we've been doing this for that long.
Far too long.
Far too long. But that means that we've seen the industry go through some changes.
We've seen some things,
together,
man.
We've seen some things. But, like, the first 2 or 3 years, and this is even when we had Kieran with us and everything, the excitement between, me and Pete, and then eventually me, Pete, and Kieran, was literally palpable when, like, E3 was there, Christmas for gamers. And then...
Summer Games Fest to some degree.
To some degree, but, like, all the showcases, we would co-host those, we would put those on, we would react, we'd live react, and it was just so exciting. It was just exciting. And then, some games were hit, some games were missed. Waiting for that Halo Infinite trailer to drop, Pete, remember how excited?
Yep,
I know
do.
I was. And I loved the first trailer. I did, and then, of course we went through Starfield and all that kind of stuff. And
the emotional gambit that was Starfield.
Yeah. But now, within the last, I'd say 2 years, you can even go back in our archives and see. We just stopped live reacting to stuff. We've stopped co-streaming stuff.
Yep.
Because the quality is just piss poor. It's just, why? What's there to look forward to?
It is. And also you're more focused on your own channel. I said it.
Well,
I'm joking.
Not really. Not when it comes to that kind of stuff. Because that I could just...
I know. I'm kidding.
But Nintendo is the strongest one coming out of this.
And even they're kind of terrible.
And even they've got, some issues.
Oh God, we could have spoken about the partner showcase, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. There's so much has happened this week, but none of it is good. Like, good as in the old good, the excitement. I miss being excited for games. And I'm kind of with Pete on this. I feel no excitement thinking about Summer Games Fest. I feel no excitement thinking about the Video Game Awards. I was so excited in 2018. That was just like awesome. Even when Red Dead lost. I still just was excited. Just excitement is just gone. It's just not here. And then on top of it, who can afford to buy a console? I am buying a Steam Deck this week. I'm not buying any other consoles for years. What?
I think I need to move on to the next story.
Okay.
Carry on. We're going to move on to that story in a minute.
Well, it's just me raging at the lack of excitement, the lack of games, the more stuff that I will be raging about here in a bit. Because, it is well established, and this is not a segue. I'm going to toss this back to Pete. But it's well established. I was, for years, on this show, I was the Xbox fangirl. I was the Geoff Kiley defender. And it's just like, what? I have no gaming identity. I'm just gonna play old games. Because I just play them for fun. That's what I like. Uh-oh. Oh no, Pete. Dagger's echoing you. Ouch. Prepare for disappointment. Great.
Yeah, you mentioned about a Steam Deck, so I want to move on to this story. The Steam Deck is currently out of stock on the Steam store, as Valve warns that it may be a regular occurrence.
Yeah, I was checking last week. That's why I don't have one right now. Oh. I guess I'm buying used.
Hang on.
Oh gosh. Pete is just winning this week.
I have won.
He has the honestly, I wish that I hadn't I hemmed and hawed because I was comparing it.
Sorry, aren't you so glad you waited on that Asus ROG?
That's the thing. I was literally about to say that. I was trying to make a decision between the two. I opted not to do that, and then when I went to go buy one last week, out of stock.
It feels so comfortable in the hands,
Oh.
It feels so good.
That's what she said.
Oh, it runs so many good games as well.
I'm gonna have to go buy a used one.
I'm getting Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 installed on it at the moment as well, so
I
can't wait. Anyway,
dealing. Yes. So anyway, here you go, people, live as it happens.
Anyway, so users.
I am getting so jaded towards this industry, Pete.
Anyway.
I have been betrayed. But yes, Pete. Continue on. Pete.
Jeff. Yeah, let's blame Jeff. This is Jeff's fault.
Yeah.
Not really.
Jeff. It's all Jeff's fault. That's what we should call this episode.
It's all Jeff's fault. Yeah, let's.
Jeff's fault.
Now to put that. Right, users have been reporting at various times over the past couple of weeks that the US Steam store often shows that all Steam Deck models are sold out.
So does the UK store. I'm here to say that.
I was going to get to that.
Oh, okay.
And that while they do sometimes become available for sale again, the sold out signs are showing more frequently than usual. Little side thing, when I wanted to go and buy the Steam Deck originally, it was sold out. I had to wait on it a little bit as well. Right, sorry, let me just copy this quickly. Yeah, it's all Jeff's fault. Yeah, it is all Jeff's fault. It is definitely all Jeff's fault right now.
Oh, wow. Danker says, I wish I had held off selling my Steam Deck.
Oof. Wowzers. He's just decided to post a link to an eBay listing.
I can't click on it right now, but how much is it going for? Probably some insane amount.
Anyway,
I may just buy it tonight.
Right, so at the time of writing, all three models remain sold out on the Steam store in the US, though there are some stock in the UK store right now, but this was the 17th, so I can do a quick check for you.
Oh, if it's got it, it won't. But if it's got, really?
Depends on what version it is, of course. Oh, let me just. I've got to load that. I did a full shutdown on it earlier, so that's going to take a little bit of time. So Valve posted a notice on the Steam store informing players that Steam Deck availability may continue to fluctuate due to ongoing issues with memory costs. Quote, Steam Deck OLED may be out of stock imminently in some regions due to the memory and storage shortages. Steam Deck LCD 256 is no longer in production, and once sold out will no longer be available.
I saw the thing.
So 280 for the LCD one, I wouldn't recommend it. Like, as good as it is, I still probably wouldn't recommend it. Hang on, I've just got to pause this download because don't want to bug the stream. So earlier this month, Valve confirmed that it was delayed announcing the price and release of the Steam Machine. Could have talked about this as well.
Yeah.
And the Steam Frame due to the device due to the rapidly increased price of PC components. The entire tech industry is bracing for what some publications are dubbing Ramageddon. That's actually a really good name, to be fair.
Is it?
I mean, the fact it for some reason that actually works really well, and I'm disappointed. As memory is becoming increasingly scarce and exponentially more expensive, whereas the global chip shortage of 2020 to 2023 was mainly down to disruptions in the supply chain due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the current memory shortage is mainly attributed to AI data centers buying up huge quantities of it, resulting in DRAM prices repeatedly rising by as much as 172% throughout 2025.
Oh my gosh.
Analysts and tech companies are both predicting that the situation could have drastic effects on the entire tech industry, with companies such as Apple and Tesla warning that production will be constrained in the future. Bloomberg reported this week that Sony is considering holding back the release of the PS6 to 2028 or 2029, given that the bottleneck of memory production could have a large impact on availability and the cost of
Somebody's
new hardware.
Gonna be getting rich.
Oh, I think they already are. Should the situation continue, analysts say further console prices increases are also expected as manufacturers look to absorb less of a financial hit from this. Earlier this month, Nintendo President Shintaro Furukawa said there are still no plans to increase the price of Switch 2 due to increasing cost of memory, but this could change if the situation isn't resolved. Yeah. So it is quite the mess at present. I am going to go onto the Steam store. Bear with.
I'm on it right now.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna probably buy one tonight.
What, pre-owned?
Yeah. Well, no, pre-owned's not showing up, so I'm just gonna bite the bullet, as they say, and get one. I can't risk it.
Hang on. I've got. It says buy now.
Yeah, everything's available right now.
Ooh.
So tonight, when we're done, I'm gonna buy it.
I got the 512 OLED, by the way. I actually would recommend the OLED version because the increased battery life is much better. The 90 hertz refresh rate as well is also quite a nice function.
No, I'll probably just get the 1 terabyte one and just bite the bullet because I'm not joking. This is the last console I'm buying until all this.
Okay, I would say as well, get an SD card and get a good SD card for it as well because you know the size of PC games, they are quite large. It's just nice to have an extra bit of storage behind you. However, the interesting thing about it is that obviously you can buy SSDs. Right. There are slightly smaller one for that you have to buy for it, but you can take it apart. You can install it yourself just as long as you go on and download Proton for it. So you could go and buy a 2 terabyte one and install it yourself and be happy with it. Okay. And then just make sure Steam OS is installed on it. It's no problem. It's actually quite easy to recover Steam OS from their site because they've made it quite open for it, which is great. Oh, Danka says the 2230 SSD, so that's the model version it is. It's actually, I looked at it myself because I only bought the 512. I was considering getting a 2 terabyte one myself, but the price of them now is ridiculous.
Well, while we've got Danker in chat, I wouldn't normally do this because we're in the middle of a show, but I can't help it.
Can you buy me a Steam
Deck? What would you... Huh?
Can you buy me a Steam Deck?
No. But what... Because Danker has tried several different handhelds. What is the one that you personally recommend? Because I'm just curious.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm
getting a Steam Deck.
I am so interested in the Asus, the Asus ROG Ally, not the Xbox one. But the ROG Allies themselves are decent from what I hear. But the price point of them is massive. Yeah. I do like the fact that obviously you can play Xbox games on them natively to some degree.
That's the thing.
I like that feature, but obviously side loading Steam onto it as well is also cool.
I was gonna say, but I can do stuff.
We can do things now. But I'm quite happy with my Steam Deck. To be honest, I play more on my Steam Deck than I do anything else nowadays. Right. I can't really sit down in front of a computer that much anymore.
No, I can't. That's how I feel. I mean, I stream, but I want to be able to just grab my handheld, and if I want to play Abiotic Factor or Fallout 4 or whatever, just play it there.
But that's the thing as well. This is why I was really looking forward to the Steam machine as well, because I actually really like the idea of having a secondary Steam device, basically, that's solely for my living room. And I could just play PC games on that. I can play it in here if I want to use Discord with my mates. I can use the Steam machine in the front room for 4K gaming, which is great. And then if I'm on the go, then the Steam Deck is there. Yeah, screw it. I'm basically a PC. I don't care. I'm basically playing on PC nowadays, and that's how it's probably going to be.
Yeah, for a while. I can't. For me, it's going to be...
for a while.
It's going to be... It's going to be multiple years for sure.
Definitely. I've been looking more and more on CD keys loaded, and just going screw it. I'm just gonna go and buy things on there. Crimson Desert comes out next month. I've already got the key for it. I'm just waiting for it to come out. It's gonna be great. Resident Evil Requiem, already bought it on CD keys. It's basically ready to go. Once it comes out, it's there. It's ready.
Yep.
So, I looked at it and I was like, should I get it on Switch too? And I was like, why?
Yeah.
I might as well. I'll get it on PC. Can play it on the Steam Deck. Cloud saves just makes it so much easier. If I want to play it on PC on 1440p, I'll play it on PC. If I want to play it on Steam Deck because I'm not wanting to sit at my computer, then I can sit in my front room and just play it, or sit in wherever the hell I like. I can sit on the damn toilet and play it if I wanted to.
Exactly! I hadn't thought about that.
Oh god, that reminds me of this stupid conversation that happened in the WhatsApp group the other day. Someone, Gorney mentioned about playing GoldenEye on Switch 2. And he was like, "Oh, what's the great thing about having a Switch 2?" And he was like, "Playing GoldenEye on the toilet." so then we all started changing the name of various Bond titles to like Pooh
Brown
Raker
Eye.
and Dr. Pooh. You only poo twice.
See, I'm never allowed in those sorts of conversations.
I mean, it was great.
Yeah.
So Danka said, if you want to play every emulator under the sun, personally I'd suggest the Ally X non-Xbox edition, due to the original Ally needing a special keyed external cards that's nearly $1,000.
Yeah. No.
There is actually a good use, like a lot of the emulators do work quite well with Steam Deck as well. I've been spending a bit of time trying to get some emulators ready so that I can do it, but obviously PS1, PS2 games, you need the ISO images to play them.
Again, and I do apologize to our listeners, but I think this is important for all gamers right now. I currently have handhelds that are they're emulators.
Oh, well, like the Amber Nick and stuff like that, or Retroid Pockets and.
Yeah, I have every version of that, but I just got a new one, which I thought about showing off. But it now goes up to Xbox.
Oh, nice. Getting easier to emulate the Xbox nowadays.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm like, I don't know. See, that to me just sounds perfect. Just a handheld with emulators and also PC games. Like, to me, that sounds ideal. Maybe I'm crazy, but that sounds ideal. I'm a gamer. I enjoy playing games. I don't want to pay tons of money for a privilege to pay a game. Does that make sense? Yep. We started this podcast again almost 7 years ago, saying, and I think we even said it in our first episode, gaming is for everyone.
Yeah, it is.
It's been a theme. It's been a theme since day one. This crap, I almost said the wrong word, this crap that is occurring now, and yes, I'm with Nana, I believe the crash is starting, we're starting to see it now. This cannot continue. People cannot afford to game. Well, what happens when people can't afford to game? They stop buying games. Well, what happens then? Well, all the rich people lose money. Yeah. You know, this is the thing I'll never understand. If you want to make money, make your games and things affordable, and then people will buy them.
Yes, but this is a problem with the industry where it's become over hyperinflated budgets. It's the same problem that's happening with Hollywood as well. They're spending too much money on making movies. They're spending too much money on making games, and it's like diminishing returns. Like, you might have a game that gets like 20 million sales. But if they spent $300 million to do so, alongside all the marketing costs of that,
well, see,
it's just they're rare though. Like a Spider-Man, like 2016 doesn't come, or 2018 doesn't come along every day. But most games only sell a couple of million copies.
And I know, again, this is not a segue, but that's why companies like Microsoft, are investing in AI because they want to make all of these expensive games for cheaper, thinking that they're going to make pure profit. And they're not. No,
because they're spending a stupid amount of money on setting up these data centers that actually is going to cripple the business long before it becomes bearing fruit.
I mean, it's like this, and I thought I said this about YouTube way back, like 2009, 10, or whatever, when it was starting to be a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Space, as in not space.
The final frontier.
Yeah, not the final frontier. But space, digital space, is finite. It's not infinite. Everyone's like, oh, well, it's infinite. No, you have to build data centers and places to house things. And yeah, that's why cloud storage was even invented or whatever.
Yeah, because they started running out of space on hard drives.
Yeah, and it's like, but what's going to happen when whole small towns, like the town I grew up in, which is only 10,000 people, well, it's 9,000 people, at a very small square footage, what happens when that town is 3 data centers? And there's no other commerce going on.
And there's
it's finite.
And there's a lack of resources as well in terms of the human population because of the amount of water that needs to be used.
I mean, everything. And it's like, it's finite. It's going to run out. And what I fear is that these, the birds that fly around dead things. Vultures.
Crows.
That's it.
Vultures, crows.
Vultures.
Yeah, crows are cool.
Crows are very cool. Well, vultures are cool too, but not in this context.
Not in this instance, no. They usually signify death.
Yeah, well, the vultures are coming down, and these companies are coming, and they're trying to get as much money as they can while
before
this finite resource. Yeah, exactly. But that's gonna F everyone.
Yep.
And it's like, I gotta get mine, but guess what? If you're sitting on $1 billion, in 5 years, A, that $1 billion due to inflation is not going to be worth crap. And 2, so what? You got $1 billion. There's no game industry. There's no entertainment industry. There's no movie industry.
And then you then spend all this money on paying employees that are basically doing absolutely nothing, and then that $1 billion is gone.
Yes, and your consumer class is gone, and no one's buying anything. Why can't they think ahead? Just think ahead.
Yeah.
You want to make more money? Then make something that appeals to more people.
Yep.
And is more sustainable. You'll be rich for your life. You know how I know this? Because I have 0 debt. I can buy whatever I want.
I know. Don't you also find it quite funny, but also quite hilarious? Like, I find it quite hilarious, right? That they're like, we're all in on this AI boom. We're all in on everything like that. But the implications that it'll have with data centers means that actually having an ESG scoring actually defeats the whole point, because economic, social governance, oh, let's talk about deforestation being a problem, but we're going to deforest the entire area to build a freaking data center. They're conflicting things. It makes no sense.
You've got not just CEOs, but entire corporations, and yes, we don't get political on here, but governments. I'm going to use that. Governments around global governments. I'm not talking about one side or the other. I'm talking about in general. One side of their mouth are saying, we need to conserve, we need to get rid of plastic straws, we need to do this. And then you've got, billionaires.
I wonder why we need to get rid of plastic straws, because they need all the plastic to build all these bloody data centers.
Yeah, apparently, And
little Timmy down the road can't get a freaking can't get a straw for his cup at McDonald's, but they can siphon off all this goddamn plastic or whatever else, whatever shite they're doing. Yeah.
And go to a daggum restaurant.
Yeah, Leo.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Jeff and his jet. I'm sure he has.
Probably jets off to Germany and Japan and all that sort of just to go and play a new game.
Jeff.
But
it's all Jeff's fault.
It is all Jeff's fault. It really is.
But, so
goddamn Jeff.
I don't know what's going to happen with the gaming industry. We are going to move on to...
Yeah, we have to move on, because this is the one... carry on, sorry.
Well, no, I'm just saying, I don't know what's going to happen. You need to make some contingency plans. I'm talking about gaming, because that PlayStation, when it drops, PlayStation 6, I guarantee it's going to be £1,100.
New Xbox is going to be well over £1,000. I know it.
Yeah.
Anyway, also bear this in mind, gaming industry. If you crash, we don't have a podcast.
We'll have to
remember that, all right?
Yeah, it's your
Jeff.
fault, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff. You screw the games industry, you screw our podcast, and I'm coming after you personally.
And I defended you, Jeff. But anyway.
I didn't.
We'll have to do like a stamp collecting podcast or something. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll start. By that point, we were already started anyway. We might as well just go into conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah.
It's only a conspiracy theory until it's proven true.
That's true.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on to more crappy news. Yay, crappy news. Sorry, this is a crappy news week.
I am angry.
This one got me real freaking angry. In fact, I nearly dropped the F-bomb on that one. No, this one went a bit more understated.
Oh.
But I think it angered a lot of people at the same time as well, including myself.
Okay.
Because PlayStation is closing down Blue Point Games 5 years after it bought the developer. And they shipped a grand total of 0 games for PlayStation.
Yep.
Anyway, a Sony spokesman told Bloomberg that around 70 employees will lose their jobs and claimed that the decision was made following a recent business review. Quote, Bluepoint Games is an incredibly talented team and their technical expertise has delivered exceptional experiences for the PlayStation community. Wrong, they delivered exceptional experiences for all communities, not PlayStation. Fuck you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going explicit. I've just... Band-Aid's off now, screw it, I don't care. This one annoyed the shit out of me. The spokesman said, we thank them for their passion, creativity and craftsmanship. Bluepoint specialised in remakes and remasters of older games and had a long history of working with Sony. No, they had a long... They had a long history of working with everybody, not just Sony. Shut the frick up.
And then Sony got greedy and bought them. And
Sony acquired the Austin, Texas-based studio in 2021, following multiple collaborations, including the God of War collection.
Yep.
Hang on. Fuck off. So, including Metal Gear Solid HD collection. No, that was on Xbox as well. Shut up. Eco and Shadow of Colossus collection, Uncharted Nathan Drake collection, Gravity Rush Remastered, and most recently 2020's PS5 remake of Demon Souls. However, that was actually before they were owned by Sony.
Yes.
So, however, it was revealed last year that Sony cancelled a live service game in development at Bluepoint as part of the platform holder's attempts to push it into the space, which is said to be based on the God of War series. Why get Bluepoint to make a brand new game and a live service game was a really, really, really stupid idea.
Yeah.
In a message posted to Reset Era, PlayStation boss Herman Hulst said the decision to close Bluepoint was made due to an increasingly challenging industry environment.
Oh, well, you mean the environment that we made ourselves. We destroyed ourselves.
Anyway, quote, rising development costs, slowed industry growth, changing player behaviour, and broader economic headwinds are making it harder to build games sustainably.
It's like they did it to themselves.
To navigate this reality, we need to continue adapting and evolving.
It really hurts. I hate everything.
I've gone Valley Girl with this one, I don't care. We've taken the choice to look into our own business.
I hate everything.
To ensure we're delivering today while staying well positioned for the future. I can't carry that on. It makes me feel gross.
We smell our own farts.
Oh, it smells like shit. As a result, we'll be closing Bluepoint Games in March. This decision was not made lightly. Bluepoint is an incredibly incredibly talented team, and their technical expertise has delivered exceptional experiences for the PlayStation community. Shut up. I want to thank everyone at Bluepoint for their creativity, craftsmanship, and commitment to quality. Where possible, we'll work to find opportunities for some impacted employees within our global network of studios.
Are you going to find them jobs in the industry that you ruined?
Yeah. While I know this is hard news to hear, I'm confident in the direction we're headed. Why? You've pretty much, you and Jim Ryan have nosedived PlayStation's output over the last 10 years.
It's been awful. Awful.
Creativity, innovation, and building unforgettable experiences for players remain at the heart of PlayStation Studios. Yeah, the innovation of third-person, over-the-shoulder action cinematic game. Fuck off.
And re-releasing Last of Us.
Oh, yeah.
Over.
Yes. Let this sink in. Naughty Dog still are creating remasters.
Yes.
And Neil Druckmann still has a job, but Bluepoint Games has been shut.
Yep.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh my gosh.
Nah. This pissed me off. This really pissed me off.
Oh, Danker, it will fail.
Oh, it's gonna.
Really believe,
it's gonna fail. It's gonna fail.
It's not good. It's not good.
I need to.
Anyway.
So I'm gonna carry on because I'm gonna read a message that I posted after in a Discord chat.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Everything Sony buys dies. Crap, they bought Insomniac, didn't they?
Yep. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. But some Insomniac are doing all right under them, unfortunately.
Well, we hope so anyway.
Well, they are because they're still getting getting plenty of projects. So this was the message that I put in previous guest Richard's closed Discord channel that I joined. Yes. This was after I heard about it on what was it, Friday at nearly 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh gosh,
Fucking Sony. They have shut down one of the best developers in the industry, Blue Point Games, a studio that was independent up until 2021. Then they have gutted them due to business reasons. The games industry sucks. Too many corporate arseholes who know nothing about games, only looking to turn maximum profits.
Yep.
Fucking arseholes.
Yep. God, Abiotic Factor, you better survive. I need you for the next 5 years. Updating. And I think they're funded by the New Zealand government.
They probably are, yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
God damn it, Bungie, you better not fail. Oh.
Yeah. Marathon's gonna suck.
God damn it, Halo Studios, you need to... Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
Shit.
Everything sucks!
Nintendo, you better release the first part. Oh. Shit.
Oh, goodness.
This almost feels ridiculous, doesn't it?
It does. It feels like a prank on all of us.
I've had enough of this. I really have. I really have had enough. It really pisses me off. My
hope is on indie studios, like true indie studios, and also Valve. I know Valve can be iffy, but I think that's the lifeline I'm going to cling to right now is Valve and then indie studios.
Yep.
That's my plan of attack for the next 2-3 years.
Yacht Club Games, you're going to save the industry.
Yeah.
Toby Fox, you're going to save the industry.
You could. Oh my god.
Stop working with Nintendo.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. Anyway, Toby, you do you, mate.
Yeah. Get that money.
Get that bag.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on to it because this is absolutely shocking. Come on, carry on.
You know what? I think right now we should. I mean, I don't want to say make a commitment because I have a fear of commitment.
Don't.
But,
yeah, of course you do. I don't.
We need. Yeah, Bean doesn't. But we should start getting devs back on the show.
We need to. I want to. I really want to. I've been trying to reach out, but they've just been tough.
Yeah, it has been tough, but I'm sure we can give some free publicity, like cray.
Yeah, I need to. I'll start reaching out to as many as I can get a hold of.
Yeah, we're in a
soon.
brave new era.
We're in a brave new world. God damn it, Captain America, you ruined that title for me.
There's a really good book called that.
I know, but still ruined it. Anyway, right, so the news that came out not long after the Blue Point news, like towards the end of the day, we were talking about this off stream quickly, but I wanted to save most of it because you brought up a really interesting point.
Yeah.
Oh, Nana said, I know a few people sent some DMs. I've been wanting to conduct some for a while. So, yes, please.
Okay. Yes,
much appreciated. And yes, you are welcome to join us for any of those episodes.
It will look good on your CV.
It will. So, please join us.
Yeah, here's what I'm going to say as Pete goes into this. Just take note of when this press release was released.
Sure. Yeah, yeah. So, this news dropped on the 20th of February, so this was Friday as we record 2 days before. The news came out on VGC at, this was just before probably, but 8:36 p.m.
Yep. There's only one reason to do that, but let's go on with
Microsoft is set to undergo huge management changes with Phil Spencer retiring.
Father Phil is no more.
It's about time.
Yes, to be fair.
I mean, we've been calling for him, Sarah Bond, and Matt Asshole to leave for a while.
Yes, it's true.
Lying Spencer.
Yeah, he fell hard, man.
Sarah Pond scum. I know, we'll get to that in a minute anyway.
Yes.
I can't even remember what the one we had for Sarah was, so I just went with Pond scum.
That'll work.
Phil Spencer will step down as Microsoft Gaming CEO on Monday, February 23rd. The company announced on that Friday. Spencer will be replaced by Asha Sharma, who joined Microsoft in 2024 as president of its core AI product.
Where was Asha Sharma from?
Meta.
Originally. And what department does it say? Does it have it listed there?
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, because they can just F off on everything anyway.
Yeah. Which she describes as, quote, leading the product portfolio for AI models, apps, agents, responsible AI and developer tools for customers worldwide. This was probably, I think, the more shocking news of the two.
Yeah.
Xbox president Sarah Bond, who some had assumed was being prepared to succeed Spencer as Microsoft Gaming CEO, has reportedly resigned from her role.
Can't imagine why.
I am indicating a push.
Oh. Well, I actually think it's because she saw her writing on the wall, but you may actually
because she resigned from her role. No, I think she talked to. Let's get to this in a minute. I have conspiracy theory, it's going around. So, Xbox Game Studios head Matt Booty, will be promoted to Chief Content Officer alongside Sharma. In an email to Microsoft staff, Spencer wrote, last fall, I shared with Satya Nadella, Microsoft's CEO, that I was thinking about stepping back and starting the new chapter of my life. We predicted this.
Yeah, you needed to. I mean, Phil did need to go.
He did. From that moment, we aligned on approaching this transition with intention, ensuring stability and strengthening the foundation we've built. Xbox has always been more than a business. It's a vibrant community of players, creators and teams who care deeply about what we build and how we build it. And it deserves a thoughtful, deliberate plan for the road ahead. Today marks an exciting chapter for Microsoft Gaming as Asha Sharma steps into the role of CEO. I want to be the first to welcome her to this role, to this incredible team. Working with her over the past several months has given me tremendous confidence. She brings genuine curiosity, clarity, and a deep commitment to understanding players, creators, and the decisions that shape our future. Does she know about games?
I mean, she might know about games, but that's not why they hired her.
No, they didn't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Sorry for those who had to listen to that. Me hitting the desk.
Yes.
We know this is an important moment for our fans, partners, and team, and we're committed to getting it right. You've not been getting it right for the last few years, so nothing's going to change. I'll remain in an advisory role through the summer to support a smooth handoff.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I think
advisory role. What you mean, like that same advisory or role that Charles Martinet has when Nintendo were like, no, you're not voicing Mario anymore. Bye. Anyway, in a statement on X, Spencer wrote, "It's rare in life to know when a chapter is closing, but after 38 years at Microsoft..."
Wow.
Sorry, I misread that comment from Decker. Hell no, heck, her profile smells fishy. I thought he said that she smells fishy.
Yes.
Sorry, that's just me being childish.
Yes. Maybe she's AI.
38 years at Microsoft, that moment has arrived for me. I've made the decision to retire and begin my next chapter of my life. It's a milestone that's given me a chance to reflect on the incredible journey I've been fortunate enough to share with so many of you. I'm excited for Sharma as she steps into CEO role. She's joining an incredible group of people, teams full of talent, heart, and a deep commitment to the players that they serve. Including those ones that you recently just sacked off again.
Yeah.
Okay. Watching her lean in with curiosity and a real desire to strengthen the foundation we've built gives me confidence that our Xbox communities will be supported in the years ahead. What you mean? Also, that PlayStation community that you've helped support the last few years too.
No, that sounds like they're about to get rid of the Xbox community.
We'll get to that in a bit. Thinking back to the start as an intern in 1988. Oh God.
Oh my gosh, we're old.
That hurts my soul so bad. He joined Microsoft at the same time I was born.
Yep.
It hurts my soul. I never could have imagined the path ahead. I've been lucky to work with so many passionate creators, partners, colleagues, and players across the industry. People who challenged me, taught me, and made this work full of joy and wonder. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who's been part of this. Has been part of this chapter's community has meant more to me than I can say. From here, I'll keep doing what's mattered so much to me, cheering on the teens, pushing this industry forward, and working alongside this incredible community. I'll see you online.
I'm so angry. I'm just so angry. I'm angry at him too.
Yeah. Anyway, Sharma also reportedly emailed Microsoft staff explaining her expectations for Xbox as she steps into Spencer's role as gaming CEO on Monday. Is
she a real person? Based on
the image that I've just seen, that smile does not look good.
Well, she's coming from Zuckerberg, and we know how his smile is.
Robotic.
Yeah.
My first job is simple: understand what makes this work and protect it. What makes it work? It hasn't been working.
I don't. Did she get that from ChatGPT?
I guarantee she did. Sharma said Xbox has to make 3 commitments in order to ensure future success. The first being great games.
Well, they haven't had a commitment to that for a few years.
Sorry, wait. This first point, she said, everything begins here. What? They're 25 years old.
I was going to say.
They're celebrating 25 years this year.
What? Oh, I don't like the way this is going.
What the fuck is this? We must have great games beloved by players before we do anything else. Unforgettable characters, stories that make us feel, innovate gameplay, and creative excellence.
But you did!
We will empower our studios, invest in iconic franchises, and back bold new ideas. We will take risks. We will enter new categories and market... Oh my god, no! Oh god! And markets where we can add real value grounded in what players care about most.
You don't care what gamers care about. You don't care.
Oh god! Look,
you haven't cared for years.
Okay, right. Here it is. Here's her first thing that she did as the new gaming CEO. I promoted Matt Booty in honour of this commitment. The man who's also been instrumental in this absolute failure the last 3 years. 5 years. Whatever it's been.
Get out now. Get your contingency plan. Get your console that you want, because this is it. Xbox dead.
Also, it continues. He understands the craft and the challenges of building great games.
No, he doesn't. He's been...
has led teams that deliver has led teams that deliver award-winning work. You mean that award-winning work that you did on that game and then sacked the studio?
I was gonna say. Or is it like internal awards they give themselves.
Probably.
Best dresser.
Probably
Snappy
the old pat on the
dresser.
back. Why can't I remember the name of the goddamn game? Jesus Christ, what was the name of the game?
I don't remember, but it was a shock to everyone, and it was just like, what? There's so much crap has happened. This is chaos now. We're in the end of days. We're gonna be living in caves, playing what is that game that you wind up the little handheld that has the winder on the side? It's probably called Sidewinder. No, not Redfall, Nana. It wasn't Redfall.
No, it wasn't Redfall. God, why am I forgetting what the name of the bloody game was?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Oh, you mean the Playdate, by the way?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be sitting in our caves with that Playdate and playing whatever is there. Or we'll get an... What is that? What was it called? Not a Norwegian.
It was not Perfect Dark.
Ouya. Ouya. Oh, was it not the team behind Perfect Dark?
No, it wasn't.
Oh. But it was something like that. Because they were working on a game, but their other game had just won an award, and then they just closed it, fired it, sacked everybody. I'm just done. I'm so done. Indie, reach out to us. This is chaos now.
What is the name of the goddamn game that's really annoying me now?
I can't remember. I cannot remember. Just look at recently close to this. It couldn't be that long. It was like 2 years maybe at the
It was
most.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
God damn
We
it.
laughed about it on this show.
It wasn't Quantum Break either. Why? Why is it annoying me? Why? I played the game.
Because it's been one bad thing after another.
I played the game.
Crap, you did, didn't
I played the goddamn game.
I remember the
It's
episode
like,
we talked about it.
It's like set in a freaking future world, like cyberpunky sort of world. It was bright and visual. The guy had a guitar, and it was emotion. It was a rhythm action game. And really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of fun combat. Can't even remember the name of the goddamn studio that made it as well.
Oh my god.
Hi-Fi Rush! Holy crap!
That's it.
Thank you, Nana. Jesus.
That's it. They shadow dropped Hi-Fi Rush. It went insane. Did bangers. Everybody's crazy about it.
And it actually won awards.
It did. That's right. That was it.
And then they sacked the studio off.
And we were like, oh my gosh, I can't. Yeah. Hopefully they'll learn from this mistake. That should have been our first clue.
It was. Yeah, Nana just said they fucking screwed over Mikami, the fucking jackasses. Anyway, the second commitment, according to Sharma, is the return of Xbox.
You never had to. This should have never happened.
Whilst also, this is how the return of Xbox while maintaining the brand's current policy of multi-format release.
Oh my gosh, multi-format. Do they mean multi-systems like PlayStation, don't they?
Yeah, of course they do. While we recommit to our core Xbox fans and players, those who have invested with us for the past 25 years, and to the developers who build the expansive universes and experience that are embraced by players across the world, we will celebrate our roots with a new commitment to Xbox, starting with console, which has shaped who we are. It connects us to the players and the fans who invest in Xbox, and to the developers who build ambitious experiences. Gaming now lives across devices, not within the limits of a single piece of hardware.
Oh, Xbox is dead.
As we expand across PC, mobile, and cloud, Xbox should feel seamless, instant, and worthy of communities we serve. We will break down barriers so developers can build once and reach players everywhere without compromise.
Yep. So they're going software. That means no more Xbox console.
Nope. Finally, Sharma stated that the Xbox will commit to the future of play, specifically noting the Xbox will not focus on soulless AI slop.
And isn't that funny when, what was it, a month ago, 2 months ago, when the other guy, the president of Microsoft, was like, please don't call it AI slop.
Yeah, Satya Nadella was like, please stop calling it... Yeah. So now she's going against this, saying we're not going to pronounce AI slop, despite the fact that Satya Nutella, sorry, which is the name we said at the time as well.
Yeah. Because I can't remember.
A notable comment given the core AI role that she is about to depart from. Quote, we are witnessing the reinvention of play. No, don't reinvent
Nobody
the wheel.
wants it to reinvent. No, we just want a console to play good games on. That's it. That's all we want.
We just want to play games. God damn it.
Keep it under 70 quid. And keep the consoles under 300 quid.
And stop charging for goddamn online.
I'm literally about to say, don't make it have to always be online. And give us some hard copies. Yes, I'm actually changing my stance on digital. Which I can't believe it, but this whole
It's only taken 6 years.
It's, just so annoyed. This is a Pete was right episode. Yeah, that's literally all we want. To play games. We want a console, games we own, to play them, and to be able to afford to play them. That's it. There's nothing else needed. There's no... whatever... I don't even know. I don't know what they're trying to sell us. I have no idea.
No. Anyway, to meet the moment, we'll invent new business models. Oh my god, monetization. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
No.
And new ways to play by leaning into what we already have. Iconic teams, characters, and worlds that people
You don't
love.
have anything.
Great. So you're now going to push more into live service games. Fantastic. Brilliant. Well done.
Halo.
Yeah.
Halo 75.
Yeah.
Cortana was the chief all along.
343 already ruined them to the point that they needed to actually change them to Halo Studios, so people forgot about that stink.
And I'm never going to forget.
I'm not. Fucking Bonnie Ross. God damn it, Bonnie Ross. Anyway, but we will not treat these worlds as static IP to milk and monetize. Yes, you will. You've just stated it right there.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep, you're contradicting yourself. This ChatGPT wrote this.
We will build a shared platform. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yep. They're getting rid of the console.
And tools that empower developers and players to create and share their own stories. As monetization and AI evolve and influence this future, we will not chase short-term efficiency and flood our ecosystem with soulless AI slop. Games that are and always will be art, crafted by humans and created by the most innovative technology provided by us.
Why do you have to monetize anything? Just let us buy a game that we like. Create a very good game, and guess what? Billions of people, because I'm sure if there's 8 billion people on this planet, I'm sure gamers make up at least 2 billion, maybe more. So billions of people will buy a good game. And
as proven by Expedition 33.
Yeah, you don't have to keep trying to drain us of our money, for every little DLC, every little horse armor, every little everything. Why monetize anything? Just make a game, monetize the game as in sell the game for a price.
Sell the game, move on to the next game.
Yeah, that's it. Because it's fart. I wish we had that. I could push the fart button.
No, I'm glad we don't. In July last year, Microsoft denied claims that Phil Spencer was about to step down, stating the exec isn't retiring anytime soon. We knew. If Spencer's latest email is accurate, as he informed Satya Nadella of his plans to retire last fall, meaning sometime after Microsoft's statement was made. Anyway,
we knew it.
This. They've basically completely brushed over this fact, like in one sentence, basically saying about Sarah Bond going. So this comes down to the fact that actually, I guarantee that she thought that she was going into the job when Phil Spencer was going.
Yeah.
Satya Nadella had other ideas, brought this new person in because AI, because of course we want AI, and Sarah Bond went, nah, fuck you, I'm out.
Yeah.
Or she kicked off a real stink about it and got fired because of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if she comes out in about a year's time once her NDA is over and goes, actually, it was a fucking mess at Microsoft and I got out before it got even worse.
I hope she writes a book.
No, honestly, I hope Phil writes a book. as well.
Gosh,
I hope he writes a book, and I hope it's not just some absolute slot that's just like, oh yeah, my time at Microsoft was all sunshine and fucking rainbows.
Farts. I
want him to go into the warts and all sort of thing as well. I really would love that. Like if they did anything like the MCU book that was released, where actually they went into the warts and all sort of side of things, I frickin' would love that.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Abso-frickin-lutely. Oh my goodness.
Oh, holy shit, man. This has been awful.
It's terrible.
Yeah, this blew up on our Discord channel, obviously, on the team chat at Rapper Reviews UK. It was a mess on Friday night, and people were livid. People were shocked, people were livid, people were upset.
It is a shock. It really is a shock.
Do you know what I said straight away to it as soon as I saw it?
What?
Not surprised. Predicted it was coming.
Yeah.
We said this like ages ago.
I know, but they don't listen to the show.
No, they don't. No, they don't. God damn it, you need to listen to the show. We predicted this.
Yeah.
Well, it was pretty obvious. The writing was on the wall a long time ago, but Jesus Christ.
I know. So, get your contingency plans, folks. I'm telling you.
I think I might sell my Xbox.
I was going to say I might start selling some stuff off. And then I'm holding on to my retro stuff. Not to make money. It's because I love gaming. And I want to be able to always play games.
Yeah.
And guess what? The retro consoles, I can always play games.
I mean, the fact is that obviously...
Electricity.
No, Xbox is going multi-platform, so they have been for a long time. There's no point. I might as well just buy their games on once on PC and call it a day.
Exactly.
Get rid of the Xbox, buy a 4K Blu-ray player. I'll be happy.
Exactly.
Because that's all I'm using it for at the moment.
You'll own that.
In fact, I booted up the Xbox the other day because I was playing games on there. I actually forgot to mention I played Among Us on it the other day, just because.
Oh, right. I have not turned my Xbox on in 18 months.
I know, and I was like...
19 months?
I was like, holy crap, I've got like 8 games I need to update. And I was like, oh yeah, the only 8 games I actually have on my hard drive. Great.
Freaking heck.
Well, I had Power Wash Simulator sitting, Power Wash Simulator 2 sitting there. I was like, I've got no will to want to go back to the game. I like it, but I'm not going to play it again. I had my fill of it.
Phil. I also like what Tanker says, a microshock.
Nah, this is this is a major shock. This is a Bioshock.
But a system shock. But
oh, that was better actually.
Well, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be bad forever. I'm one of those people. I'm an optimist, but I'm a realist.
Yeah, I think we're going through a major slump though. Like this is like
we knew that's coming though. This is
a crash. This is the impending doom is written on the wall, but it will be reborn like the phoenix.
It will.
Eventually.
It will. It'll be better. It'll be awesome. Just like the movie industry slumps and then comes back.
Well, the movie industry's been slumped for a lot of years now, and it's going for a perpetual problem at the moment.
Yes,
but that's because that's because you got ignoramuses absolutely running the show there and thinking that we care about politics in movies and being lectured rather than actually like just giving us entertainment.
I don't mind politics in certain types of settings. Like, I really love gritty 70s movies.
Don't get me wrong. I have nothing wrong with a political thriller so long as the film is actually centered around a political theme. That's fine. Yeah. But what I mean is actually the actors turning around and telling us that we need to do this thing when they're jetting off, being asked, like, jetting off to do all this thing. We need to deal with climate control whilst jetting off to, like, a fucking awards to go and... in a jet to go and get an award for humanitarian reasons.
It literally is like the smell their farts episode on South
exactly. Park. It was like, sorry, if you're gonna call all your audience bigots and racists and all that for for having an opinion, then you can fuck off. Sorry, people are. Frosk brought this up wisely on that on X-Play, didn't she? On G4 TV. If you don't like it, don't buy it.
Yeah.
And people have
I
turned
always
around and
like
gone,
that.
if you don't like it, don't buy it.
Don't buy it, and then but
If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you don't like it, don't buy it. End
that's
of.
how I feel.
And
That's how I feel.
many audiences have now decided to turn off because of it.
Yep.
And you did this to yourself, so fuck you.
Yes. But
That's it. That's it. I've had enough of raging.
We should end the show because I'm like, yeah. So we're gonna end it there, folks. I know this has not been a typical show, and I know it's been a little bit more ragey than normal. It's temporary, I promise.
No, I think we needed to get it out. It was good. It was cathartic.
Yeah, it's cathartic. Yes.
God damn it.
But you know that's twice happened in this episode. You and I said the same exact thing.
Yeah. No.
But it will get better. It absolutely will. I just do think that if you're a gamer and you love playing games,
Yeah.
start getting what you want.
Yeah.
Because
it'll get better next week. We can talk about RE9.
yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be amazing. Fingers crossed.
Bloody hope so.
It's gotta be better than Silent Hill. That was crap. Not gonna lie. But that all that leads me to
Yep, that's all.
that's all, folks. But Pete, where out there in Never Neverland can they find you?
You can find me on interwebs in various different places, dealing with Twitter on the on Radio Pod Twitter account.
Because I don't.
And on Blue Sky. I have a personal account. I'm not telling anyone what it is because I want to just go elsewhere and do my own thing, you know. So if I follow you, cool, whatever. I'm also on the Never Watchers podcast, film and TV related podcast. We will be coming back with another episode being recorded next week. Nice. Marvel's Wonder Man. I'll tell you about it off stream. I'll tell you about it off stream. I'm not revealing my cards on here. I'll talk about it another time.
Oh, what Danker says, yes. The retro era is upon us.
Indeed. Yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in the Marvel Cinematic Universe or films and TV that we haven't seen before, or one of us hasn't seen and the other has, check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and a few other places. Just search the Neville Watchers. Kylie?
Yeah.
Take it away. Talk about streaming.
Oh, well, you can find me over on my little stream, which is over there at twitch.tv/KLEY_WILDE, where I play Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Right now I'm playing Bendy on Mondays. And Wednesdays I'm playing Life is Strange. And Fridays I'm going to be playing Requiem, that fingers crossed is hopefully good. And then I will keep playing it. But yeah, it's fun. It's a lot. Don't worry, I'm not angry over there. I'm not angry at all.
No, you just save it all for this show.
Yes, I saved up the whole week just for here. But yeah, come hang out with us. It's fun. Everyone that's in chat here is over there, and we just have fun. And you can press the fart button a lot on my stream. Which I will say, Pete, I think I scared off at least 2 people last week with the fart buttons.
Of course you did. Well done.
Yeah. Yep. And but you know what? That is our community. It's immature.
It is. It's so immature that I gave you the greatest idea of all time for your community night with Arc Raiders, where you're going to call the stream Fart Raiders.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I gotta figure out how to get people to show up for my community night.
Schedule it for a day and then stick to it.
I did. I scheduled it for a Friday and nobody showed up, but that was partly my fault because a lot of people were on vacation at that time.
Yeah, well, maybe make sure that people aren't on vacation and actually reach out to people who might want to join, like myself, who aren't always on your stream.
Yes.
Or always checking Discord.
Yeah, I'm never checking Discord. Which again, let me apologize to the people I have not replied to. I did reply to some today. It's never a personal thing. Please don't ever take it personal.
But it is.
It's just me. No, it's not you. It's me. But
that is actually true.
That is true. But I think that's gonna do it for us.
Yep.
Which is just leaves me to say, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate our wonderful chat. They are so cool. They make me laugh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all that leaves me to say is we will see you and talk to you next week. Boo, 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 boo.
The world is burning.
Geoff.
Goodbye. Fucking Geoff. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Rapid Reviews Radio Podcast. You can watch the recording of the show live on Twitch every Sunday evening at 7 p.m. UK time at www.twitch.tv/Rapid Reviews. You can also watch the podcast on YouTube, search Rapid Reviews 5534, and you can also watch the video version of the show on Spotify, just search Rapid Reviews Radio. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, a rating, or a comment on this episode. You can also follow us on Twitter at rradiopod, as well as on Blue Sky at rrradiopodcast.bsky.social. Also be sure to visit rapidreviewsuk.com for all the latest reviews and previews.